Name?
Really? Where are your manners?
If you refuse to comply with the regulations of the Hamburg port authorities, this will take forever. So, name?
Jack Keane.
Name of your ship, Mr. Keane.
The Dirty Grey Pearl.
Ah, I see. Port of origin?
London.
Very well. Cargo?
We're empty. Planning to take on cargo here.
I can't find any information about your ship in my records. You know what this means?
Your records are wrong?
No, they are never wrong.
Oh, did the Queen's officials forget to send you the information? How embarrassing.
Irrelevant. Simply, you have to pay additional harbor fees. That will be 26 gold marks.
Well, I've got some Chinese money here. Can I use that to pay?
Let me see.
Hey, you took everything. What about my change?
Oh, yeah. Here's your change.
2 gold marks. Is that all? Oh, well, thanks, I guess.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, mein Herr. A scandal for the Umbati Corporation, that's for sure.
Oh no, the wooden giraffes we're forced to carve in prison. They're obviously for shipping somewhere, hopefully somewhere I never have to go.
Crates are burning and damaged. What will our customers say?
That's exactly the logo I saw in my dream. The amulet glowed again. Ah, that can't be a coincidence. Have to get in there. Trouble with your ape? Talk to Rolf, the certified zookeeper in Hamburg Harbour.
At least,
He always needs money
should.
and likes to help. That could be important later.
all we ask for is justice. And a beer would be nice.
This is the logo I saw in my dream. Won't open. Must be locked from inside.
Workers have rights. What nonsense!
Somebody left the window open, but why should I care? It can't be hard to use the thing.
Hey, stop! Nicht anfassen! Hey, what are you doing? Only authorized personnel are allowed to operate the cranes.
Aren't there any exceptions?
Ex what? I never heard of that word. I got my eye on you. Ah, Mr. Keane.
Is it true that you Germans have absolutely no sense of humor?
That's not true, but your jokes are just plain stupid. If you tell me a really good joke, I will surely laugh my head off.
I see.
So,
How many Germans does it take to screw in a light bulb?
light bulb? You mean one of those ugly hollow things?
No, that would be your head.
You go too far. Another word, and I'm going to see red.
How appropriate. You look like a bull.
I will teach you some manners. Now you see what happens when someone makes me angry. Workers have rights. What nonsense! Workers have rights! Workers have rights!
Umbati is a miser! To pay us would be wiser!
Is one of you a certified zookeeper?
That's where you're wrong.
His name is Rolf. That's what the display says.
There's no Rolf here. Beat it.
You are Rolf, aren't you?
Why do you think so?
When the mouse points at you, it says Rolf.
Does it now? I don't think so. Umbadi is a miser. To pay us would be wiser.
Workers have rights!
Umbadi is a...
Come on, Ralph. I'll pay you if you teach me.
But I can only teach you how to handle apes.
How handy. I need someone to take care of some kind of ape man.
All right. Give me 3 gold marks and I will teach you the ape tamer hoe. The ape man will never forget that. Ever.
I know you're German, but couldn't you make an exception and teach me for 2 gold marks?
Just 2? For learning to tame the ape man? Oh, well then. 2 will do.
Crates are burning and damaged. Mr. Keane.
What's the difference between a sailing ship and your wife?
You're really asking for it, huh?
That's what she said. Your wife, I mean.
That does it, Kleiner. What was that? I don't believe it.
Like a child.
That would close the gap between the race almost perfectly.
strike. What am I to do? How will I get to New York now? Did I do everything for nothing? Blast! Must find passage somehow. Time is running out. Hey, what a coincidence!
Huh?
Your eyes have the exact same color as the flower I just picked.
Wow, that was... You just... Wow.
Excuse me, I didn't mean to. My thoughts were elsewhere. I'm on my way to the New York World Fair, but everyone's on strike here. I'm an engineer, and I built a prototype that I have to get there.
Wait a minute. Did you say engineer?
Yes?
Is there anything you can't repair?
Not that I know of.
So there's nothing your hands can't handle, right?
My hands?
Forget it. I was just goofing around. I need an engineer. I mean, we need one.
Who's we?
Me and a guy who knows nothing about flowers and has no idea what color my eyes are.
Huh?
Never mind. Let's go. There's another lady you need to take care of.
A lady?
Don't worry. She's a real princess and very charming, or so they say.
But I have to go to New York.
No problem. We'll take you there. You just need to repair the ship.
Sounds like a fair deal, I suppose.
No debate? Now that's a whole new experience.
Excuse me?
Forget it. Just musing about my life. Let's go.
Oh, and here's the flower, if you want it. Unique color, a true gem. Catches your eye right away.
Oh.
I think I've almost got it. The amulet reacted again, so I must be in the right place. But searching a warehouse is like looking for a needle in a haystack. Wow! Hey, that's it! The energy of the amulet seems to have been awakened by that mysterious crate the plants are growing from. What the? Who puts a book-reading gorilla in a cage in a warehouse? And why can he read at all? Oh no, what now? Oh, that was a close one. When these things happen, I sometimes wish I had more lives so I could continue my adventures. The chest dropped down. But there are still 6 barrels stopping me getting to it. If I keep annoying the ape, I might reach it. The gorilla gets angry when someone abuses his book. I should take advantage of that. Rip! Two barrels flung, 5 remain. Rip! 4 barrels remain. Rip! legs are getting quite wobbly.
Rip!
I wonder how many are still missing and where the next one is. Oh man, these unbearable headaches again. What happened? What the? Oh, now I think I know where I am.
Hello, Jack.
Shaman, I found another piece of the amulet.
Very good, Jack. I was hoping for that.
So, the images I see here help me to find parts of the amulet.
In short, yes. I wanted to pass the secret of Ukumba to you. Everything you need to know is in your head. At least somewhere in your head.
And some huge treasure awaits me at the end?
Well, yes. It's huge, all right.
Fantastic. So, where's the next image?
But there's one small problem.
What would that be?
When placing the images in your head, I was in a great hurry and
What are you getting at?
they've been buried.
Buried where?
Very deep within your mind. In a place called your future.
There's an image of my future in my head?
Of course. Everyone has a concept of the future there. But it's only what you think your future will be like.
And what must I do?
You need to dig deep there and face your innermost fears to see the next image.
I don't have innermost fears.
You will change your mind once you step through this door.
And how do I get back?
Remember what I told you last time. How you needed to fall to wake up.
Only too well. Falling really sucked.
Unfortunately, your mind is now prepared for that. So you need to escape in a different way. This time, you must drown.
Oh no. I'm obviously suffering from major psychological problems. What a strange place. And that looks exactly like my ship. What's going on? What the hell? So, this is my subconscious. Well, it could be worse. But one thing could be a real problem here. How to drown. Ah, look at that. The ship has a hole. It would sink.
I already told you that it was a bad idea. When will you finally trust my experience?
Hey, somebody's there. I thought everyone was long gone from here.
Oh, the usual story. don't annoy me with that again.
Mr. Shovel, that was another excellent joke. I don't think I've ever heard that one before. Even though we keep telling each other the same jokes here.
The ship has a small hole in the bow. Somebody started repairs, but they can't be finished without tar.
Excuse me, Reverend. That joke was a bit too naughty for you. Well, thank you. But I see that Hook found it funny. What do you say, Hook? We better focus on our task again. Planning the expedition. Did we gain any new insights? Let's recap everything again. Hook and Shovel are going to have a look at the surroundings.
Why do you keep interrupting me?
Excuse me, sir. This can't be true.
I think there is an intruder among us.
I can't believe it.
That's actually a visitor. After all this time, who are you? And what do you want?
I am Jack.
Great name. I'm called Jack too. Jack Keane. Be that as it may, everyone's welcome here, even those who tell us really weird things. Come, sit with us, Jack. May I introduce my friends? This is Shovel, a cool treasure hunter who can tell you many a tale of adventure. And over there is Hook, a true daredevil. And the Reverend, of course. We must always be polite to him.
This is my future? I mean, this is how you live?
Yes. Anything wrong with that?
What on earth became of Amanda?
Well, Amanda. One day, she left me. Just out of the blue. This picture's all I have left of her. It's worth more to me than anything else in the world.
There must be a reason why she left you. Think hard.
You know, I made a great effort to forget many things. Especially the reason why Amanda left. I mean, it can't have been my fault. Aren't I everything a woman could ever wish for?
Successful?
So, who wouldn't want to spend her golden years with Jack the Great?
You've got a point there. Reliable?
What woman would prefer reliability if she could have adventure?
I agree. Ready to give up something to be with her?
Change things for her? Why change anything if it's going so wonderfully well?
It was a stupid question. You're right. Jack is the best.
There you are. And now get settled in and enjoy life with us.
My virtual future self is a little bit creepy.
After all, Hook is our expert for unknown territory. So, did you do that?
She's still all right, crazy old
Why
Jack.
not?
So far.
Quicksand? Still? I thought by now you'd have found a way to deal with that. Me? Oh, come on. You know I can't leave our camp.
The top of the stove's still
Why
hot.
not? Because
Maybe my
someone has to
future
take
self
care of
cooked
all the
recently.
important things here. Things like doing the dishes. That's true, Reverend. It's amazing how long we've gone without washing them.
Bottle of red wine. Let's see. Italian
Actually,
1880.
it's also amazing how long we've
An
gone without
expert, but
eating.
That sounds like a bad vintage.
At least the kitchen is nice and tidy. Shovel, what's your opinion?
Let's see if old Jack really will go to any length to rescue her.
Mr. Shovel, that was another excellent joke. I don't think I've ever heard that one before. And all settled in?
Inexplicably, Amanda's picture is in the quicksand.
Oh, no! I must save it. I need a hook to fish it out. Amanda? Oh my God, no! No, Amanda! Hang on, Amanda. I'm coming! Oh, thank God, you're alive. Hook, what have I done? What on earth have I done?
Jack, you know, Hook was only a hat stand.
But... now you mention it, Hook never did really do anything to help me. Wait a second. Who was I just talking about? How odd.
One false friend has disappeared, 2 to go. And my future self is still caught in this miserable little world.
What did you say, Shovel? Hello, Jack. Come, relax a little with us.
What is this expedition you're talking about?
You know, that's pretty strange. We're actually planning this major thing, our last great adventure before we bid the world farewell. But somehow, I don't seem to remember everything now. For one thing, I cannot recall where this expedition was going to lead us.
What, you don't even know what the expedition was about? No idea at all?
Now that you mention it, I believe... Yes, I buried something. Something that revealed the goal of the expedition.
Where did you bury the map?
Wait. The solution must be here somewhere. I thought of something to aid my memory.
Now that seems to have worked pretty well.
It's something from my past. A thing that I was somehow involved with before. It guards the clue that explains where I have to dig. That's all I know right now.
I'll find that thing from the past that guards the clue.
That's actually pretty intriguing. Tell me where this place is, and I will dig. Of course, we should keep on planning our expedition. And then, once
if
more,
I'm stuck here forever,
we'll
at
tell
least
each
I'll have
other
enough to
about our
read.
heroic adventures.
And eternity should be long enough to learn Chinese.
You, the Reverend, and I, the three of us, have always been inseparable.
Snap at me again and I'll prune you.
Or not. I must admit, my friend, I'm a little bit confused. But let's get back.
Well, it no longer bites when it's drunk, but it kisses. Not much of an improvement.
Let's recap everything again. Shovel was going to have a look at the surroundings. I
Maybe
buried
later.
something. Wait.
Wait a minute. Where did the desert go? My actions seem to be changing this place. Water, flood. I think I know now how I'm getting out of here, and how I can find the shaman's next clue.
Jack, that's just weird.
What is it?
This isn't a treasure map at all. It's an invitation to teach at Oxford University. They wanted me to lecture there, to pass on my knowledge and my experience. But that's no job for an adventurer. Why did I bury it instead of just tearing it up?
You're right. Lying around on a beach and drinking is definitely better.
I see we're on the same page here. I don't know, Jack.
Are you afraid of starting over?
What were you saying? You want me to change my recipe for success? Starting over? Ha! Well, that would involve risks, imponderabilities, commitment. That's not for Jack.
Looking at it that way, you're right.
We see eye to eye. I don't know.
Are you...
What were you... Start...
Are you gonna hang out on that beach with those greenhorns forever? An aging adventurer?
I don't know. You want me to leave this perfect world? Anyway, even if I wanted to, how could I get away from here? You see my ship? For one thing, it's stranded. And it's in a terrible state. Also, the Reverend and I have some important matters to discuss.
Your Reverend is nothing but an old mop.
Hey, you're a fine one to talk. Your haircut isn't that much better.
I checked out the ship. It just needs a hull fixed.
In that case, we're gonna need tar, and it must be spreadable.
I'll find some. A barrel full of tar for sealing joint parts so that water can't get in. A normal cooking pot, for people who think cooking in a bucket is normal. That'll help me. Hot tar soup.
In that case, we're gonna need tar, and it must be spreadable.
I've got some.
You got tar? Oh, that's good. So all we need now is a broom or a brush or something like that.
I think this is a job for the Reverend.
You mean he must be?
I think the time has come to let go.
You're right. Reverend, I beg your pardon. May I, for a minute?
And that takes care of all his friends. That'll help me. The mop's covered with tar. Now the tar can be spread on the surface. tar sealed the leak. I hope it'll hold long enough. Not bad. Believe it or not, I repaired the hole in the ship.
What? You fixed it? If you say so, it's probably true. Looks like we can set sail now. Let's go.
You know that your ship's stuck, so of course we'll need some water.
What are we going to do now?
All right, we have to push together to open it. Ready? All right, push! Ah, so much water. Octopus. Africa. Oh. Am I dead?
Oh, you're awake.
What the... Who are you? What happened?
Calm down, Jack. We're in my hotel room, and my name is still Eve.
How come you know my name?
You don't remember? Really?
Why am I in your bed?
Jack, I must say I'm a little disappointed that you don't remember a thing. But when I found you, you had passed out on the floor. That could explain a few things.
You found me?
Yes. You were unconscious in a warehouse where I was taking photographs for a report on the strike. I'm a photojournalist.
What's a photo?
You know what? I should probably take you back to the harbor. You'll hardly find your way back by yourself.
The harbor? Yes, I've got to go. Amanda will be looking for me. Again.
Amanda? Your sister?
I'll explain that when I get there.
Fine.
But tell me, the hotel room, my clothes, did we...
You know what? You tell me once it all comes back to you.
Jack! Where were you? Things are getting out of control here.
Well, I found another part of the amulet, but then I passed out somehow. But I now know our new destination, Africa.
Wait a minute. Who is that?
Is that the way people like you usually say hello?
People like me?
This is not going according to plan. Amanda, this is Eve. She helped me when I was unconscious.
Helped you? Huh. How exactly did she do that?
And why would that interest you?
Exactly. Why would it?
And Eve, this is Amanda. We're together, so to speak.
I guess there's no better way of describing it.
I'm very pleased to meet you, Amanda.
Of course you're pleased, sweetie. Anyway, in the meantime, I found this engineer who can repair our ship.
Wow, the ship looks incredible.
Carl, this is Jack. Jack, we should get out before Hamburg blows up in our face.
Let's see. The ship is fixed. I've got the amulet piece, and I know more or less where to find the next one. What could possibly hold us back now?
Hey, you, Germans! Get back! This part of the harbor has been closed by Umbati Corporation until the strike is over. Just a minute. You look familiar.
These things happen. Many people say I look like the hero Rodrigo.
No, but perhaps with a different haircut. My memory for faces is really bad.
Whoever this Umbati person is, he doesn't get a say in where my ship needs to be.
Oh, really? Mr. Harbor Master?
Yes, whatever Mr. Umbati says.
You see, when the Harbor Master says no ships will leave, then no ships will leave. All ships have been held by the harbor authorities and will stay here until the strike is over. And no striking worker can enter this side of the harbor.
We're not workers. We're the crew of the ship.
Really? You don't look like sailors to me.
Amanda is my navigator.
Haven't we met before, Fraulein?
Carl is the bosun.
Am I?
Good grief. Are you coming along or not?
Oh, sure, I am.
Eve over there is the reporter who'll document our voyage.
What? Her? You're not going to leave me here when all hell is breaking loose, are you?
I'm the captain. Captain of the Charming Princess 2.
All right, you may pass.
So, that's my crew.
Good. You can board, but we're not letting any ships sail whilst the strike's on. And you had better keep your heads down. The end of the strike will be messy.